Hello, so today I've decided to do a few flower arrangements, which is a change from making medicine or food from the plants that are all around me, and just a little bit of a creative flair. And who else but the Japanese to basically get inspired for the art or the Zen art of flower arrangement. So they've got this whole concept, I suppose, or practice called Ikebana. And that idea is about making a beautiful floral setup, just like the little teapot at the back there. And you can actually do this with any kind of jars, as long as you've got the right tools or the right things that you can make it with. Now I actually only have my knife, and what they actually use sometimes is a kind of pin cushion where you can put the plants in. But I'm going to show how you can make one using rushes or straw, which is another traditional way of actually doing it. So really what you need is a vase, a lovely bunch of flowers, and you'll fill your vase with water, and it can be shallow, it can be wide, it doesn't really matter, because at the end of the day it's your rushes that's going to hold everything in place. So how do we do this? So I grabbed some rushes from the field, and I have a huge nice big bunch of rushes which are going to fit perfectly into the vase. What you first need to do is size it up. So I'm going to probably put it about there, and then when I cut these rushes I'll be able to then tie them up at the bottom, and when I put a plant in, or a flower or a stem, it'll actually stick up and stand perfectly the way I want it to stand. And then you just cut. So you take your string and you tie it around your bundle of rushes. And it's very simple, you just do a little knot. And nice. And then you've got this nice bundle. So it basically means if you were to put, say, a flower, like this beautiful calendula flower in, you can actually put it in and it'll hold itself up. So you can actually use a teapot, you can use a really wide thing, and it's just up to you to basically throw in your creative flair after that. So you take this and put it in to your vase, so that you can't really see it. You don't really want to see the base of it. And you may need to add some water. If you put too much water, it'll all come out when you add this in because of the volume. And then this is where you can start adding your flowers. So, to do this, the best way to make a nice flower arrangement is by just using your eye, sitting back, having a look at it, and when you're cutting the flowers, make sure you cut in a nice sharp angle, because that helps the water get drawn back up into the plant. So like that, a nice sharp angle. And then I may want to take some of the leaves away. And then I can fit it through. And then you just continue like this until you have the arrangement that you want to make. It's pretty fun, it really is. And you can take your time, and you can enjoy every moment of it. You put it up, you check back, you have a little look, maybe change it, take a little leave. And just keep doing that until you're happy with your flower arrangement. And the Ikenaba way of doing things is you're really kind of doing this balance, this kind of asymmetry, however you say it, and you're having, the kind of the yin and the yang, the kind of featheriness, for example, of the Angelica, and then the rigidity and straightness of these corn daisies, I think. And really, Bob's your uncle. You just do whatever you want. You just enjoy the whole process and you take your time. And not before long, you've got a beautiful little flower arrangement. And simplicity is key. Simplicity is key.